Hi, welcome to AI-powered innovation, the art and science of mechanical creativity. First, an introduction. I'm Bryan Cassady, Director of the Global Entrepreneurship Alliance. We're on a mission to coach, train a million entrepreneurs by 2027. Last year, we taught a bit more than 5,000 students. At this rate, I'll need 200 years to reach my goal. AI is a big part of our plans to accelerate and scale what we're doing. My story with AI was not love at first sight. I've always been technical, but I wasn't one of the first using AI. ChatGPT was an easy form, but it felt simply strange and geeky. I didn't believe it could help me much with my creative work. This is all change. I'm now all in on AI. Let me tell you how it happened. I work with lots of companies in different industries. They're all different and come with different challenges and requests. One of my favorite jobs with clients is one-day ideation sessions. I had an idea session planned in Spain with 25 technical people. I got a call a week before saying there's been a change of plans. They said, look, instead of 8 hours to run your ideation session, you've got 2. Let's see what you can do. Thursday, I said, well, nothing I'm going to worry about now. Did a little bit of procrastination and avoiding the challenge. Tuesday, the day before the event, as they say, a deadline makes everything happen. I decided to do everything with AI. I already had tools to help, AI tools to help with alignment. I had AI tools to help with the pitching. But there was a part that I didn't think you could do with AI, which is building ideas and checking ideas. We did the building of ideas with TRIZ, a simple methodology, which I'll explain in a bit, and checking ideas while developing synthetic users. The results were simply amazing. It was tough, but fun. Let me tell you about the tool we use. TRIZ is a Russian methodology. The acronym stands for the Theory of Inventive Principles. It's complicated, but powerful. It used to take a week to learn, but AI can do everything in 10 minutes. The idea is simple. The idea behind TRIZ is 97% of patents are issued on ideas already existing. There are 40 proven inventive principles that cover 90% of innovation. Apply these principles and you'll get proven ways to solve many of your challenges. And if not solutions, you'll at least get new ideas. Let me give you an example. We did a project here with Oreo cookies, trying to develop new ideas using the TRIZ inventive principles. You'd say, how can this be used for cookies? Well, here are just a few of the principles. Principle of a nested domino, principle of a counterweight, principle of partial excessive action. Each of these comes up with interesting ideas. If we do this in almost any industry, we'll find new and interesting ideas. We also use synthetic users to test the ideas because we didn't have time to go out and do the testing. We found that these were almost as good as real user testing, at least got people thinking. The flight back, I thought, wow, what an amazing time, but also what hard work it was. Is there a way we can make it easier, cover the whole process, and develop better interaction with AI so it's less of a black box? I teach and use a standard innovation process. I call this the ABCs of innovation because you can say it's as easy as the ABCs. This is also the PDSA process, the lean startup process, and it fits well with design thinking. It all starts with an alignment. When I got back, I went through a deep dive reading through the research. I found that AI is already beating 99% of humans on standard creativity tests. The only place humans win is in terms of novelty. And when humans and AI work together, ordinary humans don't stand a chance. If 97% of ideas exist already, then ideation is search and analogy challenge. AI will always win when innovation is search and analogy. We decided to go all in, and we decided to build different products. We started with an ugly version, tried it out, tested it out, started with a bit of an integration, trying to extend out the process, extending a range of tools. We did a test version. We went out and got beta testers. Now we have 4 apps and 260 tools. And we chose to use ChatGPT because the results are the best, simple access, and easy to use. Results from users have been really positive. We had 24 beta testers, 22 quite positive, 2 said, just not for me. But overall, the results were wow, and what they liked best was the step-by-step process, but felt a little bit overloaded by data. Right now, we're looking at the validation part, trying to show that we can build this into a simple system and prove that it actually works better than the alternatives. One of the parts we're working on is solving the AI plus human symbiosis. What we learned in the process so far is smart AI is better, faster, but lower risk. Humans or AI alone, neither one is a clear winner. Humans plus AI are better, but oftentimes the humans make tough failures on critical tasks because they over-rely on AI. A better way to do this is to use what I'll call smart AI. Smart AI gets you even better and less failures. What we're looking at is the use of proven AI tools, knowledge on how to use the tools, and knowledge on how to interact with AI, applied in a specific context of innovation in my case. We built tools for the whole innovation process. Each stage starts with an input and then some AI tools, then human AI interaction, leading to an output. It's a step-by-step process. It might look like it's linear, but it's actually a very iterative process where you go forward bit by bit. You might go from alignment to building ideas and back to alignment, or you might go to checking ideas and go all the way back again. For the rest of this talk, we're going to focus on this part of the toolkit. I'll give you some facts about the art and science of mechanical creativity with AI. Our toolkit right now is run as an online.
Fill in this, get insights. You have to wait a little bit, then you go down here. You can see all the different things that have come out in terms of ideas generated based on this tool. Simple, straightforward, easy to do. Repeat, copy, paste, repeat. Go here.
We decided to test out, how well this tool would work in a fundamental research. Our first research is focused on idea building. In my opinion, this is arguably the easiest part of the innovation process to outsource and the easiest to automate. The question is, how much can AI do, and how can we help AI do things better? Our focus is not on easy creative challenges like different uses for a brick, but on wicked challenges. These are hard to define and hard to solve. For our research, we found a challenge already used in some working papers by academics of Wharton and Cornell. The challenge: ideas for physical products less than $50 targeted to university students. We chose this problem because research has already been published and defined how to evaluate ideas, and some work has been on showing how to best solve the challenge using AI. Our second research, which we won't talk about today, is follow-up research on working together with AI, where we'll have people working alone, working in collaboration, working with tools, and tools plus coaching. Using the idea building process, we ran the toolkit several times, generated a total of 8,113 ideas. 5,402 ideas were in target. Even with really explicit instructions, 35% of the ideas were not for physical products. Let me give you the top line results. There are three ways to look at the results. One is you could look at humans versus the alternatives. And we could look at a typical measure of idea quality, and that measure of idea quality is likely purchase intent times novelty, and we come up with a score. The score can range from any level from 0 to 10. The typical scores are pretty closely grouped together, and if we look, there isn't much difference between human and the AI. Let me tell you about the tools we have. The first tool we have is humans only, humans with no training, a collection of tools from the popular press. We have alternative tools, alternative view ideation techniques. Imagine you are Elon Musk. How would you solve this? We have typical creative tools like Scamper and De Bono's thinking hats. We had iterative methods based on the work from Wharton, which is called the chain of thought. We have creative combinations. We have a few shot message, and we had a collection of less known ideas. We also have the TRIZ 40 principles. Another way of looking at the ideas is to evaluate things in a different way. Instead of evaluating the actual score, what we're looking for is the number of ideas that are coming at the edges, the ideas, percentage of ideas, which are top ideas, the very best of the very best. We took all the ideas generated and we looked the top scores and we looked at the number in the different groups. What you'll see is here, there's a huge difference between humans only and some of the better tools. Perhaps the best thing you have to do is to look at them with humans as the base. And what you'll see is the alternative tools are generating somewhere between 6 and somewhere between 4 and 8 times more ideas. It's not to say that one of these ideas is better than the other. One of these methods is better than the other. They all have their relative strengths. Moving forward from this, I have a few facts I'd like to share with you. It seems like every guru has a story to tell you about how to use AI. I believe quite strongly in the quote from Edward Demings, "In God we trust, all others need to bring data." Here's 5 results. Before I give you the results, let me give you a little bit of idea now. The quality of the innovation process is determined first and foremost by the clarity of your challenge. If you're working in the wrong challenge, any solution you find won't solve your problem. Secondly, we're looking at building ideas, and building ideas, whether it's with humans or machines, is typically built around the idea of stimulus, diversity, and creative combination. Lastly, what you need to do is you need to take those ideas, you have to review and improve and bring them to market. For me, the easiest part is probably building ideas. First learning we had is we looked at different ways to start this process. Talked about the start being clarity. If we take a simple challenge and we look and say, look, we take the challenge that was described in the article and we compare it to another way of writing the same challenge, which is more detailed and descriptive, which is our true north process. We talk about the story, outcomes, restrictions, tactical strengths. We find that the AI is able to build better, more, and better ideas. Second thing we did is we looked at different large language model tools to see which is more effective. Effectively, a big question you have is, should you be using ChatGPT 3.5 or 4? Well, the answer is, when you're lazy or the challenge is tough, GPT-4 will give you a big uplift. If we look at the base, which is essentially going out and asking, please give me some ideas, ChatGPT-4 translates that into a process and better results. If you're looking for search, in fact, 3.5 is faster. And in this case, in our testing, they actually develop better results. Lastly, if you're looking at tough challenges, imagine you're like Elon Musk. Imagine an analogy like this. You'll see that their tough challenges, 4.0 delivers a better idea. It's interesting to note also is the difference in cost. If you look, running our toolkit on 4.0 costs us 31 per run, 3.5 cost us 61 cents. Another thing we learned is that even ChatGPT gets tired. When we look, we see a start on the percentage of top ideas going up quickly and then petering out quickly. Basically, they run out of stimulus. And when you run out of stimulus, you don't get more ideas. What you need to do is you need to come and add additive models, each time different prompts and bringing them together. When you have more methods, more ideas, you get more ideas and more novelty. Each of the types of methods has different advantages. Typically, what we're looking at is the choice of the models, choice of the methods based on whether you're looking for usability or novelty. Also looking at cost, whether you want to use ChatGPT in the process. One of the things we're doing with the work right now is we've put together a report card on all the different creativity models. We have a total of 71. In that report card, we will evaluate each of the alternative methods based on their ability to deliver useful ideas, novel ideas. We'll look within something called cosine similarity, which is the degree to which the ideas are different within the idea, and the degree to which cosine similarity versus basic ChatGPT to see how different they are versus the general ideas. A question I'd like to pose to you is, what is the one single best way to increase the number of ideas of any project in person with AI? The answer is simple. multiple project challenge definitions. For this project, we didn't run everything 4 times, but we have here some hypothetical results. We did run it twice. What we found out is first set of challenge delivers 270 top results. The second time through, we ended up with 118 with a big number. We might see more and more of these over time. Moving forward, the question is not whether AI is more effective or humans are more effective, but the question is, how do you work together? Throughout this process, you can imagine working on defining your objectives together, asking challenging questions. AI can generate lots of ideas quick. Maybe the human adds in a few. AI can do summaries and top scores. Then you need human beings there to do some deep thinking, selecting why. And then the human and AI can prompt ways to bring the ideas together. This is the process going forward. Does all this matter? Well, it's important for the following reason. With this type of methodology, we're able to take a 5-day idea sprint, cut it down to 2.5 days, and generate somewhere between 2 and 3 times more top ideas. We're also able to run amazing 1-day ideation sessions. The how is simple, step by step with AI. Get aligned right, get more ideas, put in place systems to decide and pitch your ideas. I'd like to close with a few thoughts. It doesn't matter if humans or AI is better. What matters is what your team can do with AI. That's the second part of our research. How do you maximize the way your team works with AI? You learn AI in context. If you're in innovation, learn AI for innovation. If you're in sales, learn AI for sales. Or if you're in programming, AI for Python. Use tools. Don't try and reinvent things. Make sure you use best in case and keep humans explicitly in the loop. If innovation is your business, we've got solutions. You can be a beta tester simply by filling in the form coming up. You can be a beta tester, participate in accelerated sprints, or accelerated courses, run a sprint. You can do 5-day or 5-week programs, or you can wait for a bit. I'd love to get your feedback on this presentation. Here's a link, www.tiny.cc/AI-creativity. When you fill it in, you'll get an e-version of my book cycles, a method report card when it's ready, access to tester toolkit, and course discounts. Thanks very much. Boom, boom, boom.